Yeah, trying to check something out real quick. Oh man, yeah, we in the building, man. We are definitely in the building, man. Uh, uh, uh. Yo, listen, y'all. How y'all doing, man? This is me, man. I'm trying something new, so I got y'all with me while I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? I got something going, man. Y'all gonna be like, you know what? We just gonna rock, man. We're gonna rock because where's that? Yeah, man. Today I got a dope guest for us, man. I got another dope show. Y'all know how it go, man. I got a dope show coming up. It's me and my man, Shallow. Y'all might have seen him before. Y'all might have heard him before. He probably been around you because he kind of low key, you know what I'm saying? He's a cool kind of guy, you know what I'm saying? That's why you wouldn't know what this man did in this local industry and everywhere else, man. He's a cool guy. He's a humble guy, man. And I'm gonna hurry up and bring him on, man, because you know he's a good dude, man. Can't
Yo,
beat
what
that.
up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
Yo, what's up with you, man?
Yeah, hey, man, you know how it is. Just chilling, bro. What's good?
Yo,
Glad to be on here, man. I mean, how long you been on, man? How long you been on? You ain't had your boy on here yet, man.
listen, man. I'm just trying to get it, man. I'm
Yeah,
glad.
man. Hey, man, you know we had to come through and represent for the Lafayette Cafe, man. What's good? You know what I'm saying? You know how we do.
Yeah,
Shout
man.
out to 5858 Fever, 585 Live at the 585. Shout out. I said 58 Fever, but shout out to 58 Fever. I just got an email from him too. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shout out to the 5 Live at the 585, man.
Yo,
Y'all better
listen,
be out.
man. Thanks, man. Hey, yo, explain that to the people, man. What's up with Lafayette Cafe? I know from my understanding, Lafayette Cafe. First of all, it's a dope name. You know what I'm saying? And then when it comes to the music, it's like these guys be playing some really dope music, man.
Well, what we do is we specifically cater to the I would say local, but we call it unindustrialized. And the reason we call it unindustrialized because these are artists who create their music and do not have to adhere to the industry levels. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
industry sound, industry drums, monetizing yourself through the industry or anything like that. You're doing it all yourself. So basically, you're the opposite of the industry. You're unindustrialized. So that's what and you don't have to worry about the standard of the industry. You're doing your joint on yourself. You're doing it on your own. You ain't worried. You're not following the trend or you know saying that's one of the reasons why a lot of the cats are not, being pushed like they're supposed to be because they're not following that railroad, that train, what I'm saying, that industry level standard because what I'm saying it's all whitewashed. So what we do is we cater to the unindustrialized artists. When you're doing it your way and you're doing it the way you want to rock, what I'm saying, we love that, what I'm saying, and that's what we do. Like when I started out with the Bob Muhammad show, me and my man Mush. Shout out to Teacher Mush. We started the Bob Muhammad show, and from there, we just said to ourselves like, yo, like how in the world could we differentiate ourselves from the other radio shows who play hip hop? So I mean, one way is to play the hip hop that we love, the hip hop that we make. You know what I'm saying? Around the same around the time that Griselda blew up. You know what I'm saying? So we were just basically saying that Rochester got a sound too. So let's let the world hear that. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically how the Lafayette Cafe became the Lafayette Cafe, basically strictly for the unindustrialized artists. But we do play industry music. like your boy Biggie, like you was just rocking.
Hold on.
Uh-huh.
I done lost it for a minute, man. I done did something crazy. Oh, you was
Uh-oh.
there. You was there. You was there.
Oh, did they get everything? I know I was running off at the
You good.
mouth.
You good. You good. You good. I was trying to mute something and I sound like it had muted you.
Oh, oh, don't mute the king. Don't mute the guard, son.
Nah, you
Mute.
good, man.
Yeah, we
Good,
need.
man.
Hey. So I mean, yeah, what's good though, man?
Oh,
Wait, okay.
wait. Before we run from the Lafayette Cafe, what about the unindustrialized award, man? When the
Yeah,
next one of
that's
them
it.
coming around?
That'll be the next one. Will be next summer. Next summer, and we're gonna keep it around July, around that time, because that's basically I think we moved it a little bit further back through the whatever situations that came about, and it was
Right.
hard to tally it. It was really hard to tally a lot of the votes and stuff this year for some reason. Usually it's pretty easy, but we're gonna keep it around 25th, around July. But yeah, it's basically it's not a whale thing. It's not a Lafayette Cafe thing. It's an unindustrialized hip hop award. It's a Rochester thing, a 585 thing. So I mean, a lot of people want to say, "Oh yeah, well, I want to get the Lafayette Cafe award." It's not that. It's not that at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not sponsored by
Nah.
Lafayette Cafe. It's not sponsored by Wayo. It's sponsored by. It's sponsored by the artists in our industry, basically. So yeah, so to get those awards, we have male, we have not male artists. We got away with female and male hip hop award. It made it one thing, just hip hop, top hip hop artists. Then
Right.
we got fashion. If you rocking your I mean, like, you know how you guys do it with the trap aid and all that. Y'all were
Right.
nominated actually. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So a lot of with fashion producers. Shout out to 5A Fever. Shout out to Serious Times, who gets one every year. We might as well just name it the Serious Time Award. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Shout out to all the artists. We also do the MC battles. Also the battle league. We should be a little bit more communicative with the battle league, because sometimes we don't know who the hottest dude is, and we try to say and go through. So hopefully I can this year we can get them more involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Because with them brothers, they're so temperamental. You say one dude is nice, everybody, it'd be 100 people saying, yeah, that brother's nice, and I can curse, right? That nigga's
Yeah.
nice, and so I have to get used to that. But then somebody, I'd be 100 niggas saying, yo, who the hell is this dude? You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
I didn't realize how big the battle league was. And shout out to Tom because he got that thing rocking.
That's dope. That's dope. Yo, don't you got a freestyle award coming up? Like the winter awards and
Yes,
stuff like that?
tomorrow, tune in everybody. Tomorrow, live on the air, we have the Winter's War 16 bar challenge. You got the we basically call it, shout out to my man Nate. It's the 16 of the year. So if you this is we wait to the end of the year for everybody to get their joint up and spit hot 16. Because it's on the air, there's no curses, but I mean, it's just how we got to do it. But yeah, so the hottest 16, and shout out to our last champion was Blast Blicker, and
Right.
before that was, I think, the two-time champion before that was Burns the Fireman.
Dope.
So we're gonna see who takes it this year. This year we got a lot of hot brothers in there. My man Nas Santana's in there. I can't name everybody, but Nas Santana's in there. We got Mike Johnson Jr. And I know one you probably familiar with, my man Benghazi, gonna be in there also.
Right. Yeah, he's there. That's dope.
Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be lit tomorrow, man. Got some celebrity judges too. Blast Blicker, Mark Riddy, SS Unk, he gonna be in there. And Stigalo of the Timberland Foundation famous, for the Timberland Foundation fame.
Both of them. Yo, shout out my boy, man. Southside Unk, man.
Word.
They got a dope show, man. And I
Yes, I
always
mean,
be
yeah,
there
I premiered a
or
couple of joints on there for him.
participating.
Yeah.
I'm around. You know what I mean? His is every Friday from 10 o'clock.
Yep, right after us.
Free smoke, no gas.
Free smoke, no gas. And it's dope that he waits till everybody's done with their show before he rocks.
Right,
I mean, he keeps Friday lit for us. You know what I'm
right, right. And like I said, I'll be there. I'll jump in.
saying?
Yeah, man. It's a dope show. I just don't shout it out. I participate.
Yeah,
We got
I
a
threw him
dope
a couple
show.
joints. I threw him a couple joints from projects that I've been working on. Well, shout out to Capital C and shout out to Smooth Freshness, Azariah, Euphony Bars, and Jay Hustle. You know, they I just did a joint with them, man. We premiered a couple joints on there. He premiered a couple joints on me. So shout out to him for that, man.
Yo,
Chance to
how long?
fly.
How long you been producing?
Uh, let's see. I left for Atlanta in 2005. And before that, I had only produced one track with my homeboy Trey Z. So I wasn't a producer at that time. So, but when I went down to Atlanta, I got with this cat named JD, who was down with he was down with
Wait. Time out. Time out. I can't let you speed past that because I was gonna ask you about that. Yo, what was up with that jam, man? That was the anthem, the rock anthem, right?
the
The
Chips Off the Rock.
crazy.
Chips off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but it wasn't that joint. It actually, ironically, it wasn't that joint that I had produced because he had got Jay Smooth. Remember Jay Smooth from Deja Line and
Mhm.
DKX fame. He actually produced the song for him after it was a little bit of a thing after and he came to me and he was like, what I'm saying, yo, I'm gonna do the Chips Off the Rock song. And we were like, all right, what I'm saying. I was like, I ain't gonna front. I was like, hey man, do it. We gonna get it popping, do what you gotta do, bro. And so took the song, and when he came back with it, it was just like, oh man, it was like we was just like, man, this is a little whitewash, man. What's this? What's these? What's this? What is this? You know what I'm saying? And then the only thing that really kind of like made it a problem is when he basically like they asked him where he got the song from, and he didn't shout the brothers out. You know what I'm saying? So
Wow.
that was the biggest problem of it. So it became a rumor that he stole the song and all that other stuff. But yeah, yeah, that was the song that we actually produced together. Me and Trey was it was a Al Green sample, and I forget the name of it. I forget the name that we did, but that was like my first song I produced myself. And I
Right,
always
right,
forget, like,
right.
yeah, yeah. So when I went to Atlanta and met with JD, he was in a studio that was owned by Cash Money, and it was like, could you play keys? I'm like, yeah, I could play keys. Do you know about samples? I know about samples, and that's from there on and learning how to use the equipment down there. I actually said to myself, I should start producing. And then, came back up here. So I've been producing since like 2007, I would say. So,
So,
yeah.
so what you like better, analog or digital?
Huh. Now, analog is where we started. And I ain't gonna front. When I was doing analog, it was hard as shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Analog is hard as fuck because you got to
A
really
lot of
be
hands-on work.
hands-on motherfucker. So I was like a lot of that shit. I was like, wow, midiing up like a whole studio. So I was like, oh, this shit is tedious. But I do love the sound that comes from
Mm.
analog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love the song that comes. I love the grittiness. I love the texture of it. But digital, that's where I am right now. So I mean, like that's what it is
Right.
right now. So I still play hands on, you know, instruments, man. I still rock the
Dope,
instruments, man.
dope,
So
dope. I
keys, I
like
got
that.
the keys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So you gotta be
Like
analog in
that.
a way, but and you can't never get over that right there. You need one of these in your life, brother. You need one of these in your life, brother. I ain't gonna lie.
That's that producer talk right there, man. Listen, okay.
Yeah.
What
MK, I'm an
you
MK guy. I switched from MPC to machine like maybe like 6 years ago. I ain't turned back, man. I still got
so
MPCs in here, but I don't even fuck with them, man. I straight
you gotta
Ableton,
find
Stoneman in that joint. Yeah.
you gotta find what make you feel the groove.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it. Hell yeah.
Some
Once you get
toys
that
is built for certain people.
right. And I wasn't even gonna fuck with it, but shout out to the kid called Quest. He was like, yo, He said, yo, that shit is the fuck. I was like, yo, what is this shit? Machine? And he was like, yeah, that's I'll fuck with. He's like, nah, man, that shit fire. Get that. So yeah. As
So
soon as I
shout
said
out
get
to
that,
Kid
he
Call
went and
Quest.
got the new MPC though, huh?
Shout out, yeah. But shout out to Kid Call Quest. That's my
Yeah,
guy, man.
that's that boy is
I
crazy.
rock with him.
Yeah.
That's
It's
dope.
it's yeah, it's, I love Rochester and it's like knowing everybody from back then, like even knowing you from back in the days, we seen each other downtown and the
Right.
Timberland Foundation and thing. Like it's crazy because if you remember Max,
Mm-hmm.
Zakar, all of them, we all had to click. We was called Sin, seriously ill niggas. We had a click, yeah. Niggas didn't even
I
know
was
because
about to ask you that too. I had that right.
niggas didn't even know. Niggas didn't even know we had Nuke. We had Mad. And we were all like under Raj. So cats would be like,
Right.
oh yeah, they go run the Raj every time they run the Raj. That's Raj co-sign them brothers. So we had, but basically yeah, we was Raj little clique. You know what I'm saying? Coming up,
Right.
man.
I
So
used to see y'all
y'all
in the
snatched.
store.
Y'all snatch. I think knew that. No, I think gas company snatched Raz from us, or we snatched Raz from gas company. I can't remember which one.
Yep, that's who he was with. Way
Hmm.
back.
But you couldn't keep Raz. I'll tell you, probably go listen to this. You couldn't keep Raz down for like the boy was the youngest of all of us, and he had the most energy. So you know what I'm saying. He
And
was
he
everywhere.
loved it. He loved it. Every
He
time
loved.
Raz used to rap, he go at it like it's his last rap.
Definitely. I can remember like one time, man. You know that the where was it, across the street from Record Town? It was the little platform over there, the Lincoln Tower shit, the
Yeah,
little
yeah, yeah. When you
going
go
down to
down to the
Means.
main.
Yeah, going. That's where everybody used to battle at, right there, because
Yep.
when the Redcoats couldn't really see you right there, so they always
Right.
thought we were doing some bullshit and come break it up. But this brother did some shit, man. He took on some brothers from school. I remember Hansel was one of them. And they went at the brother. They was like, "Yo, we got to shut him down." This kid, man, he said some shit to me. Everybody want to whoop his ass. It was crazy, bro. The brother
Yeah,
was,
he was one of them rappers.
yeah, he really got into you, emotionally got into your ass. So
Yeah, I
that was
gotta
after that.
shout
I was
them
like,
out though. I gotta
yeah, I
shout
was
them
in,
out. I know who the other crew was. It was Hansel and Gretel. It was him and this big light skinned dude. First they used
yeah,
to sing, and then my man KLS had joined their crew for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
I remember KLS.
There was a few of them. Like what was dope was everybody had their crew back then,
Yeah, yeah. I
and
even
was
had a
really
crew.
making songs.
Right. My crew was Hustle Heads. And Tiny T was our producer. You
Mm.
remember Tiny T from back in the days? It was Tiny T, then it was DC Maestro, and we had got signed with Al Flowers. Al Flowers tried to sign us. I forgot we didn't sign because we actually signed to use the studio. Then it was Al Flowers and I forgot the other guy's name. The guy that made that commercial for the insurance company. Well, they owned the studio right at the corner of Main Street, Riding High Records.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and another person that was on there was Mello. You remember Mello? Red Lion Mello. He was signed to them also.
Mm.
Yep, back in the days. It's crazy how I've met. I remember I can even remember meeting G Nice and thinking that he was a freaking like a big celebrity. Like, yo, I was scared to even get around him because I thought he was like, you know what I'm saying? At the time, I was like, yo, this is G. They were like, yo, that's G Nice right there. That's G Nice. And I was like, yo, like scared to approach the cat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, I've been hearing
Yo,
this
G
dude's
Nice.
name.
Shout out to G Nice, man. You
Yeah,
know,
man. This was like 90, shit, 94, 95 when I heard about G Nice. And I was like, yo, man, he's right there, yo. I'm like, yo. I said, come to find out, that's my boy right now. That's my boy.
yeah,
Matter of fact,
man. Shout
I
out to
gotta
G
lock
Nice.
into his studio one day. I gotta lock in one day with him.
Yo, we have a ball in there. Y'all gotta chill in our session when we make it start going down again in a minute. Yeah, man. What made you start? Well, how long you been doing radio?
Since 2015. Yeah, that's when we yeah, how I got into it was we had did a if I can remember correctly, because you know it's a lot of this been going on. We were I had a homeboy who had actually went to a meeting, and it came about. We had did a documentary, Too Black to Be Blue, Too Blue to Be Black. It was about racism in the Rochester community. Go out and check that documentary out because it's on YouTube right now, and it's won a couple of awards at film festivals.
That's
I shot.
dope.
Yeah, I share it every now and then. We did the soundtrack, well, not necessarily the soundtrack. We did the title song for it, and so that what got us into a lot of WXXI groups and meeting with these people. Like shout out to the Mad Russian. You know, I had to be called a Mad Russian anymore because of what's going on over there. But
Right.
Mikhail Gerkovich, shout out to him, and so we started meeting these people, and we met Mike Mike Yates. He was the Mike Yates. Mike Yates was the product manager or the actually the startup guy for WAYO. And what he said was he needed a hip hop show. So we were like, "Oh, we could do that." You know what I'm saying? We got records. We got we got LimeWire. We got you know what I'm saying? So so whatever you want, we could just we load it up. So yeah, that was like 2015, and from there, like we were one of the first shows, Bob Muhammad shows, one of the first shows that aired. We were there before we even aired live. We were just doing online. So
Right.
yeah, it was crazy. I can remember Quan and Bomb in the same meeting that we were in, and I was just wondering like, what is Quan doing? If we're doing hip hop, what is Quan doing? I mean, because if y'all needed us for hip hop,
Right.
you got Quan right there. Y'all didn't need us. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking in my head. Like, then I saw the time slots and I was like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? He wants to like sprinkle some hip hop in there. So I'm like, all right, I guess that's what's up. But
Yo, can you imagine though, without your show, without that from when y'all start and we ended, imagine if that wasn't there.
what would be the reason?
Right.
Like, what would
Right.
be the reason? Like what would we be doing? I mean, that's something that need to be discussed at some point because I mean, like we basically hold up down the whole jump off like from 585 and
Right.
even Afri Soul, Naima in the
That's
middle. You
what
know
I'm
what I'm saying?
saying.
That
From y'all
basically
to
yeah.
ended. What's that
And
from
then
five?
actually at 4 o'clock because my man Vicky Vito is at 4 o'clock. He's got the what he does is they critique movies, but they do it with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fix that comes on right before. So they kind of like warm us up. You know what I'm saying? So then we
Oh, dope.
can.
I never heard of nothing like that.
Yeah, you gotta like. I be trying to tell people like check it out. Like right before we come on, you'll be hearing like superhero hip hop. I even threw them a joint. I don't know if they play. I think they fronting on me. They ain't play my
Wow.
Flash Gordon joint. Yeah, I'm mad. I gotta talk to Vicky. He ain't play my Flash Gordon joint.
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, yo, yeah, definitely check them brothers out, man. My man Ben and they do a big critique on a lot of the Marvel stuff and a lot of the new fantasy stuff, but they play hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and which is dope.
Yo, that's
Yeah,
great, man. I never heard of something like that, man.
yeah. I guess I mean I was wondering like where do they find the songs from? Like
Right.
they just go to anime shows and they pick out because there's a lot of hip hop that was made for anime movies and for so like Spider-Man. There's a hip hop song on the Spider-Man soundtrack that you probably never even thought of listening to. And it's a fire ass song
Man,
that was just what I'm saying, just made for hip hop. Especially with the new Spider-Man, the cartoon shit. They got a lot of dope tracks on there.
right. Oh man, look, all the people. What's up, y'all?
What's good, everybody?
Oh, me. Look at the
What's
OG.
poppin'? What's
Boy,
poppin'?
and yo, from Gateway. That was my boy right there, man,
You
in
said
school. Man.
Gateway?
They used to run together.
Oh, you said
Right?
Gateway? Oh
Yeah,
man.
kid from Gateway, man.
Rough times right there. Gateway. It's Roger Jones.
There he is.
What's going on, Raj? Hey, I'm reporting in, Raj. I forgot that, you know what I'm saying? I got to say shout out to the Lafayette Cafe crew, Roger
Right.
Jones,
Right.
Joshua White, our fact checker. Shout out to Damon May. Shout out to New York Nick. Shout out to my man
Oh,
Nate. Shout out to Casey Freeze. I mean, shout out to Capital C. Those are all the official members of the Lafayette Cafe. They don't all come at the same time. You know what I'm saying? You got two
that's
steady ones
dope.
there, but they sprinkle in and out. You know what I'm saying? They Lafayette Cafe. You got I can't
That's dope,
once you
man.
there, you there. I can't get rid of you.
That's dope, man. I like that. I like the whole crew too. I've seen the whole crew, man.
Yeah, shout out to Raj, man.
I like that, man.
The rough pack.
Telling you.
Oh
Yeah.
man. DJ
Oh,
Wiz,
Wiz.
the wax cutters in the building.
Yeah, man. We
Word.
all go way back, man. It's crazy that
Yeah, no doubt,
everybody.
no doubt. Yeah, man. I
I
mean,
was
shout out to Wiz, man, for just what he
my
do,
guy,
bro.
man.
Word, just for being yo, you gotta say shout out to Wiz just for being Wiz. It's too much to account for what everything that he's done. So you just gotta say shout out for, because if you're like Wiz, then shout out to you, because that's an accomplishment just to be like that kid, man. Shout out to Wiz, man. DJ Wiz, wax cutter.
You know what, man? I've known Wiz for a very long time, man, but I never asked Wiz for nothing.
I ain't never asked him for nothing either, but I got a
I'm
whole
saying, I asked him about my show. My man said, "Yo, I'm here."
there you go. He came to my show and just like, yo, bro, I'm just gonna sit in the
Next
back and
week
chill.
was
I'm
there,
just gonna sit back here and chill. And that's
man.
peace.
I'm talking about no excuses, no nothing. It was like, "Yo, here I go. Let's rock."
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know what I'm
you would think that a brother at his stature would be like, standoffish or something and look at you like, yo, you go move out the way, bro. I mean, nah, that brother's so down to earth, and you can definitely talk to him, man. I mean, like, he for the youth too, man. That's the best part right there. He's for the
saying?
youth.
That man been outside, man.
Outside, definitely.
A lot of people won't be outside, man. A lot of people got a whole image about themselves that is only built for
You're
their
right.
basement or their bedroom and on the
You're right.
microphone. But when they come outside, they back to whoever their name was, Derek or Evan or you know what
I
I'm
know
saying?
you're Clarence.
Yeah.
They can be hard as hell named Clarence.
Yo. Oh
Yeah,
shit.
man.
Hey
Yeah,
man, listen.
I got the trophy for tomorrow, man. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? The brothers, I
Oh,
mean, I need y'all flyer 16, man. I need the flyer 16 on the show, man. I mean, word is born. Hey, yo, no doubt, no doubt with Wiz. Stick a low, what's good, baby?
thanks.
Tomorrow, that's one of our hosts. I mean, that's one of our judges for tomorrow. So I mean, have your 16 ready. Have your
My
16.
my guy, man.
These brothers so deep in lyrics that I know doggone well that brothers is gonna be intimidated. Just to hear that these niggas is judging, because these brothers
Him
that we
and
got judging
Southside. Yeah.
deep in lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Him and
Word
Southside.
up.
That's why I say you gotta watch that show. Friday at 10 o'clock.
Right.
They come
Oh
he
yeah,
come on right. He come on right when we done. And we
yeah.
go from 8 to 10. He picked the
That's what,
perfect time, man.
yeah, I tell you, that's what it is. So I mean, it's like the unindustrialized area has basically gotten radio sold up on Fridays. Now it's
Right,
time to get Saturday.
right.
Now it's time to get Saturday.
And we've been
Word,
introducing a lot of people out there, man.
word up.
I'm talking about since I started doing radio. Let me shout out to my man Corner Bomb, man.
Word up.
When we started doing it,
And I just saw a Shabaka name pop up for some reason. Yeah, shout out to my man Shabaka, man. Shout out to
that's
my boy.
that's Stiggs.
Oh,
Like
that's
he
Stig.
tagged
But
me in.
somebody, he's tagging people.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Must been tagging Shabaka, but yeah, word up. Shout out to them. Shout out to Junior Smith. Oh, I thought that was me. I mean, I'm already here, Sticks.
But yeah, man. Oh man. Yeah. I forgot my thought. I forgot my thought. I swear I forgot that thought, man.
Yeah.
Cause shit.
I'll
But
let you
yeah,
collect.
man. Who inspired you to do some producing though?
Jay Dilla, I could say for one, just listening to Jay Dilla and the way he flipped samples and the way he flipped drums and that and the fact that when Tiny went to move to Cali, we didn't have a producer, so we had nobody to make no beats. So it was like, and I can remember as a kid, all I used to do is listen to records. Like I would go to downstairs and listen to my mom's, because I would know which ones was my mom's and which ones was my dad, because my dad swayed to reggae and calypso, so he had all the reggae albums because he's from his Caribbean background. But my mom had all the soul records, you know what I'm saying? So all her songs, all her records, she would put in for Nisi, or you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, or Bernice, you know what I'm saying, or B or that. So I'd be like, I'm gonna look at these B's and these N's and like, you know what I'm saying, listen to them joints. I wasn't supposed to be messing with the radio, bro. That's how young I was. I wasn't. If I'd have got caught messing with that radio, they'd have skint my ass. But I was
Right.
sitting there, but, but I'm
That
sitting there
record
putting these
player.
records. Yeah, so they wondering like every now and then, yo, why this record so fucking scratched? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm down there
Right.
fucking with it. So yeah, so I used to play the records, so I was really good at listening to like tones and like melodies, you know what I'm saying? And
Right.
even to the point where I started out like playing joints. I started out trying to play the guitar when I was a kid. I was like, I need a guitar. I want to play the guitar, but only because I was listening to MTV and I wanted to be one of them niggas. It's before hip hop.
I
You
did
know
the
what I'm
same
saying?
thing. I did the same thing. That's why I'm listening. I did the
Yeah,
same thing.
niggas was down with, you know what I'm saying, ZZ Top and all that shit, because you
Right.
like the songs, right? So it's like I used to play with the shit. So, but after a while, drums came, and then I was like, it was easy for me. So I was wondering, like, why was it so easy? You know what I'm saying? So once I started doing this shit, I just started doing it. But like, I was making music really before I started rapping, like, you know what I'm saying? So, but rapping was my
Mm.
man. Just came to me and he was like, "Yo, you should," because I would remake Das Effects songs so it made sense to me on my kids, bro.
Nah.
I could not understand what the fuck these niggas was talking about, son. So I would take their cadence and put lyrics in it that made sense when I spit it. You know what I'm saying? So niggas like, "Yo, you should try to spit. Then you try to rap." So that's when that shit came on. So I would have been making music and I would have probably never rapped at all. But
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, but if it wasn't for that, but yeah, man, that was basically the inspiration was just the fact that it came easy for me. You know what I'm saying? And then I heard niggas like Dilla, it just changed my whole shit. Like, yo, Dilla and Pete Rock, like one of my
Was you
two favorite
listening?
producers.
Was you listening to Dilla?
Oh yeah, I'm a post. I'm a,
Yeah.
I'm a
Pre
Dilla
death.
fan from Slum Village, son. A lot of cats are post death Dilla. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? After he died and the Mystique hit, blue. I can attest, bruh. When I first heard the Slum Village album, and I was a big Tribe Called Quest fan. So I would always look and see, yo, who produced this joint? Oh, this JD kid. This JD kid is nice. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this dick is, he's nice as fuck. And then I heard that he had his own group called Slum Village. Name just stuck with me, bro. Slum Village. It tickled me when I heard the name Slum Village. Yeah, that's funny as a bit. So and I say, yo, JD, I wonder if that's the same JD from the Tribe shit, and found out that it was. So I was just listening to this kid, my man Rafi. My man Rafty was like, "Yo, you need to listen to this joint," and it was so different from the Tribe shit that I was just like, "Yo, this dude is fire." And so I followed him from then. And I remember when I moved to Atlanta, I didn't even know he died because they don't get news like that down there. They're not talking about Jay Dilla because it ain't even no
Right.
big news. I'm watching. I'm watching Music Box. The now what is it? The cable channel. You know how sometimes they would show profiles of people and when the song is on, and they said R.I.P. J Dilla and played a Slum Village
Right,
Tainted
right,
song.
right,
And I
right, right.
said,
The thing that be on the TV, on their cable
yeah,
thing.
yeah. I
Right,
said,
right,
R.I.P. What the? We ain't have internet. We had internet, but it wasn't like
right.
that accessible. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't even know if I had a computer in my crib down there. So I was until I started like trying to make music. I don't even think I had a laptop down there. So I heard that shit. I was like, Dilla dead? Are you fucking serious? I don't move to fucking Atlanta and killed Dilla. This shit is not real. And then I come back up here like 2009, 2008. Yo, everybody Dilla this, Dilla that, Dilla. They had. I
Right,
was like, where was
right.
this? Where was this? When y'all was wondering who produced with D'Angelo album, who had production credit on Voodoo? Where was this when you know what I'm saying? When you wondering who was doing all them hot tracks for Q-Tip on his solo album? Nobody was asking them questions. Like nobody was asking who this little nigga was. I was when I heard the Far Side joint, the Can't Keep Running Away.
Yeah,
I was like, this dude's on nah, man. And he did that shit first before he did anything else.
I love that. That's one of
Man,
my favorite beats right there.
I'm sitting here looking like, yo,
I
how is
never
nobody
knew he
really
did that.
what? And then he did the whole damn near the whole like Water for Chocolate album. That's all Dilla except for a couple of joints I think that Premier did. That's all Dilla.
What album?
The Like Water for Chocolate, Calman.
I ain't hear that.
You never heard Like Water for Chocolate? You have heard. I know you heard. You've heard what was the title joint off to us? You've heard The Light.
Yeah,
Yeah, with
yeah,
the
yeah,
Caldwell
yeah.
sample. Yeah, you heard The Light, you know what I'm saying? So it's on that album. Right
Oh,
before the yeah, so man, I'm telling you, we
yeah,
on
that
live,
was
man.
fire.
We live, man. I don't want nobody to know you ain't heard that yet, man.
Right, man.
Let's not
No,
talk
I
about it.
heard it. I just didn't know the name of it, of the album.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what
But you
that
know
was.
what?
Like,
A lot of cats don't. A lot of cats. I can't blame a lot of cats for not fucking with Common because when I was young, when I first heard Common, I ain't like that nigga at all. I ain't like that dollar. Give me a dollar. That wiggity iggity shit he was doing. I ain't even like Daz Effects for them doing that shit, son. So I was like, but Daz Effects was I love the beats and I love the cadence. But what them niggas was saying was fucking with me, man. I was like, this nigga said bum stiggity. Come on, that's not a bar, nigga. But
Yo,
it was
I
dope to
knew he
hear
was. I knew
it.
he was somebody, but I ain't really care for him, man. I
You talking
didn't.
about Common?
I didn't until that other album with
Was it?
Go, all of that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The
yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
Kanye
Yeah,
was
that's the
all
one.
over.
I like that album, but that's the
The
Kanye joint. You're right.
production,
That's the Kanye joint. Yeah, that was
that
fire, but
production on that album.
that's
Mm-mm-mm.
B. Yeah, that's B. That was probably the third best album for me.
That album there was fire.
Because
And
Resurrection
the reason
is
I
number
say it was
one.
really fire is because I seen them perform
Yeah. Okay.
in the
Okay.
rain.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Tore it
Oh
down.
yeah, that's on the he did. I think he did a couple of cuts on the block party with Dave Chappelle. I think he did a couple of joints for that.
That man Brian, he had an urgency to get on that mic like
Yeah,
an
I
MC.
the cut he did with Bilal at the end of the Dave Chappelle show. I mean, that boy was crazy. He had the whole crowd going nuts, man. Common can get it lit, man, because he's a b-boy. He a b-boy.
Exactly.
You got rappers, you got rhymers, and then you got b-boys. You know what I'm saying? You got some niggas that just get on the mic, they ain't even saying shit, but they rocking the fucking crowd. They're b-boys. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
I mean,
Right.
it's master. I mean, it's all about what you can do out there. A lot of time, it ain't even the bars, man. I mean, niggas fight me all day about Nice and Smooth. I can't stand them motherfuckers, man. Oh my God, they fight me all day about Nice and Smooth. But I got a front. If you go to a Nice and Smooth show, you about to go crazy. Well, you was back in the
um,
day. you was about to go crazy. I don't know about now, but back in the day, you was gonna go crazy. I ain't. They don't let me
Hey,
have you out there.
I liked that album. I liked that album.
See?
The Nice and Smooth album. That
Yeah.
shit was fire, man. It was
Nah,
different at that time.
it was
And
different.
then
It
you
was
heard
definitely
somebody
different.
after you heard LL Scratch. That was the new Nice and Smooth. I
Yeah,
said, man, yo,
yeah.
here they come.
See, yeah, there you go. But
I
I
said,
mean,
here
like,
they come, man. They coming out of everywhere. But that first album, Nice and Smooth, that shit was hot. They
um,
had the right production
I
that
remember
made
having
it
it.
different.
I remember having it somehow, a tape of it somehow in like my little deck, my little cassette jump, and like never playing that joint.
Yo, I
Like you
used
can
to
you can you
jam the
can
shit
open
out
it,
of
you can open the tape still. It still was hard to open the cassette, like the case in. That's
that.
how many times I played that shit.
Yo.
Yeah.
Uh, I just liked everything back then, man. Because if you listen to
Yeah.
De La Soul and Lord Finesse, you gotta listen to Nice and Smooth, man.
Yeah.
No lie.
Yeah, you're right though. You're right because I mean, especially with the Guru joint, the Guru, the Dwick, the nigga say, yo, you put them against anybody, they just play Dwick 5 times and they'll win that shit. On
Listen,
any verses, just play Dwick 5 times, you gonna win that shit.
but that was after.
Yeah, that was after. That was like what, 94, 95. Dwick came out.
I'm talking about that album that they was rapping on, man. Yo, that it was jamming, man.
Yeah,
I'm
because they
not
was
even
B
saying it like
boys. They was B boys. That's what I'm trying to say. Them niggas was B boys.
right,
They was B
right.
boys. They
But
they
they had nursery rhymes, but
That's
they was
insulting.
cool.
That's insulting nursery rhymes, my man.
They was they had the nursery rhymes, but it was cool, man. It was real cool. It
Wow.
was cool. They had some good grooving beats. They was rocking, man. You got to get Nice and Smooth. They movement,
I
man.
always said, yo, Nate, they gonna have beef with
Uh,
me if they ever see, yo, them brothers cannot. But see, if I can hate nice and not hate, I ain't gonna say hate. That's a strong word. If I can dislike nice and smooth lyrically, I mean, if I could, Roger, I'm gonna throw him in there. The way he dislikes the Jay-Z thing is kind of like similar to that. We all pick our ones. I don't know who Josh is like. Maybe Josh is falling on to my man Three Stacks. I think that's his least favorite dude right now. I don't know. I can't really say. I don't know.
mine too, right now.
Everybody
And
just
then you know what I'm saying,
disappointed.
you got people that's out here fronting, man. Let me tell you, let me get them right now. Let me tell you something, man.
See, this is what I
I'm
wanted. I
glad
wanted
you
to hear
said
your
that.
joint. I
I'm
wanted to
glad
hear
you
what you
said
think.
that. Listen, man. You got some people that be out here fronting so hard, man, to be up there riding other dudes, man, because they think they're gonna get in that light. It's like,
Right.
yo, man, the dude you ain't gonna like the dude. He not gonna be cool with you. You might well stop lying and fronting. Three Stacks and them
Honest.
movie
Yeah.
company. You knew
Right.
dudes was not gonna get close to him like that, man. It'll
With
be
the way.
like you betrayed the whole dungeon and you ain't even a part. You know what I'm saying? They're tight knitted few. But the thing is, man, people be out here front talking about some yo. Oh man, when I listen to that flute album, man, you know what I'm saying? I get the high frequency and all this stuff. I be like, man, get out of here, man. I like, man, yo, that dude did not do that album for no frequency. He even said he was just playing and learning as he was going.
Thank you. I'm glad you said that exactly because it,
Are
it it was
you serious?
basically more. It's basically more of an experimental type thing, and because there was such a buzz about where the hell are you? You know what I'm saying? Why haven't you spit nothing in a while? You know what I'm saying? There's a buzz, and where there's a buzz, it's money. It's
Right.
buzz.
But it's like,
Now
man,
he
these
just
people out
independent.
here with this poor excuse stuff, man. I want to curse so bad, but I want to see if I can start going viral and get paid, man. But the thing is, yo,
All that hitting the a lot the chakras and all of that, but then you find out that he wasn't really even playing in any type of he wasn't even playing in any type of
It
form.
wasn't
He
even
was
an
just hitting.
organized
Yeah,
format. He was
yeah.
just
It was.
playing,
He wasn't playing he wasn't
trying to
playing
get better.
chords. Yeah, he was just riffing all the way through these melodies and all this other, and everybody's just following along with it. And he's being honest by saying, "Yo, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I'm just y'all want to know what I was doing. This is what I'm doing. Y'all making a big buzz about it. Nobody else. I don't hear him trying to defend anything that he did with that horn. All he did was
Or
play
the
the horn and
flute,
say, "Y'all go get it."
or the
I
flute,
want
or
to know
the
where I'm
whistle,
at.
or the
Yeah,
all the other toys he had while he was playing on that stage.
y'all want to know what I'm up to? All right, go get my horn. I'm just learning. I'm just now
Dre,
mind you, I'm just learning this shit. But if y'all want to go listen
Dre,
to it, go ahead. And I
you
mean,
tricked us, Dre.
he
Let me
killed them.
let me tell Dre something. Dre, you tricked us. You and Mike, Killer Mike. So right before Killer Mike album dropped, Killer Mike started talking about, I think there's an album coming out with Dre on it. Killer Mike is the one started the hype.
Mm.
Yeah. I just thought about that, man. Killer Mike started the
Wow.
hype. And then you had a verse on someone else around y'all, the Goody Mob album. I'm like, yeah,
That is
yeah.
Riddell, that is crazy.
And then you come out like this with a wind instrument. Are you kidding me?
And
It would
and
have been amazing if he went in the little forest thing and shaped it from a branch and did it himself and played it. Now that would have been amazing. I'd have said, "Yo, I
I
can
mean,
find out here, man."
hey, I
And he would have grabbed that knife like them dudes be sitting out there and made his own.
I made a song. Y'all won't hear
He
it.
would have made his own flute and then made
Now
that
that
album.
would have been fucking impressive. That would have been
Sell
fucking
then you can sell
impressive.
the flute. You can sell the flute for like 15 million.
I
You
think
made
that's
that
like the
album
same. What's almost like
and
it
he
was
made
the same. It was the same flute that Captain Picard was playing, or am I or am I bugging?
no, no.
I might be bugging.
Yo, no, he played all kind of woodwind instruments, man.
Man,
He was doing a lot of playing on
I
there.
don't. I don't want to
On
sound naive. I
I
don't
didn't
want to
tell
sound
these people to start. These people was making it more than it is. I didn't
right.
tell y'all to go latch onto that album and
See,
start
there,
making it more than it is.
there
You
you go.
can't
For
blame him.
everyone,
He didn't
right,
say it was all of that.
right. For everyone who made
People
more
listening
of
to
it
it.
than what it was, that's the thing because that just lets you know where we are in this world. Like they made so much of it that people who were not even interested in what Three Stacks was doing went to go see what Three Stacks was doing. You wouldn't even People didn't even care. People who didn't even put Three Stacks in the top 10 because that's what got the interest up because they were saying these top tens and a lot of these top tens were adding Three Stacks on it because they're like, yo, how y'all got all these dudes is nice and we talk about where can we bring it because you wanted to bring somebody from the South that legitimately had bars. So when you say somebody from the South who legitimately got bars, you're gonna bring up Three Stacks. So that's
Him
what
and
the
Scarface.
right, and it's definitely Scarface. So there when you're saying, okay, now in top 10, if it doesn't have either Scarface or Ti or Three Stacks in it, how was that a legitimately fair top 10? You know what I'm saying? Are you covering the whole scape? So right now the Three Stacks is dropping. So boom, 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 boom. The and that might that interest I think came about like from 2015 up until now, everybody been asking
Right,
like, what's up with this brother? What are you about to do
right,
next? And so, my man
right.
said, I'm gonna grow gray hair and get me a flute, and y'all gonna listen to it.
I'm gonna get me a harmonica. Watch this. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna get a harmonica. I used to play
But that's the
harmonica when I was little.
word. I
Yeah,
think
my father
everybody
taught
have
me.
tried. I
I
mean, I
had a
thought
real one. I can't find a real one no more. I had a real one with the metal
right.
and all of that. He had gave it to me. He had bought it. He had just left one day and came back, handed it to me when he got back. He was like,
I got
"Here."
I got one in here somewhere. I mean, I'm not sure where it is. It's in here somewhere. I got a harmonica in this motherfucker somewhere. I have no
That's
idea how to play that fucker, but it's
it.
in
Don't
here.
sound nothing like the plastic one. The metal one
Right.
don't sound nothing like no
Yeah,
plastic.
the metal one, the metal, like that's the one I got. It's like a little metal one also. I think Danny K is bugging me. Hold on, let me see if he's at the door.
All right. Well, listen, man. This guy go all the way back with the history. You know what I'm saying? In this city of rapping, MCing, producing, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I told y'all. I keep something up in the sleeve, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some people, man. Next week, wait till next week. You ain't gonna believe the magic trick I pull out when you see next week's guest. If you from up here, if you from up here around these parts of Western New York or places, you know what I'm saying? When this man come through, you're gonna be like, yo, I can't believe that this guy is in the building. You know what I'm saying? Where has he been? You just brought somebody outside. These dudes is the type of dude that don't even be on camera or nothing. You ain't seen this dude. Don't bring it next week nowhere until I show him again, and he gonna talk to everybody. He gonna be cooling with us for a second. He gonna even answer some questions. Yo, wait, just wait till next week, man. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a nice. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a very, very nice.
Yeah, I done missed the whole thing. I'm trying to see what he was talking about. Like, who coming? Who coming?
Listen, I got somebody special coming, man. That's why I'm laughing, man, because it's like, yo, you ever had somebody,
Oh,
you
this
ever
is
had somebody come to you out of the blue, out of the left somewhere? They contacted you,
right.
and you like, yo, you don't know who they is a little bit. You know what I mean? They look
Uh-huh.
familiar, and then when they tell you who they are, and you be like, oh my gosh. And it's somebody that was close to you and close to
Right.
family. You like, yo, and you ain't seen them in years.
Yo, that's wild. That's wild. Well, I can't.
And
I'm
then they
definitely
said,
be in the
yo,
house next week.
what was dope was they said they would watch my show.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
What's
That
good?
was dope. That was dope. I love that though. I respect that all day. And then they said, after we had a talk, they said, then come on. A lot
Yeah,
of
that's
people
well,
from up here around here ain't seen this dude years.
so we talk about
Years.
history of Rochester.
86, 87.
Okay. Damn. The fuck
Yeah.
was I? I was playing with G.I. Joe around that time.
86, 87. You know what I mean? He was somebody around that time, man. My
My
man
G.I.
was like,
Joe.
yo, little
My
bro.
G.I. Joe years.
He was like, yo, little bro, what's up?
Okay, yeah, we gonna have to definitely take that, man. We gonna have to see that. We gonna definitely have to check that one
Yo,
out.
little bro, what's up, man?
I got Danny K just walked
I'm a
into the
beautiful
crib.
dude. Who?
Danny K.
Danny K. Danny K.
You got to see the white boy, Danny K. You know what I'm talking about.
The one with y'all?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Me, listen to my
I gotta
people that
call
watch me and to you and every other guest. This
it.
this is what I do. Okay. I'm a guy of vision. You know what I'm saying? I was a young guy that used to be outside, little something, something. You know what I'm saying? So my motto was, if I don't know your name, I can't answer
Bricks.
the question. So me, I know a lot of people more by face
Right. Definitely.
and
That's
name,
me too. That's me too. Because I forget names like.
especially if it sounds like their real name. I don't never want to know that. I say you ain't got no street name. You know what I'm saying? I always say that, yo, you ain't got no street name.
Yo, you be
I
having
don't
me choking over
know.
here.
Mm-mm.
That's crazy.
That's just me. I always
Right.
been like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to know your real name, man. That ain't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. That keep you out of trouble.
Right. Now,
You know,
yeah,
back in the days in
you're like, well, who
school,
was
right?
you? His name was
Even in
Fuzzy Neighbor.
school, we kept you out of trouble in school, man.
Yeah, try to
Because you
figure
know
that one
they when the
out.
rumors start going around and somebody will talk about somebody, they can never say you because you don't know no name.
Like, I don't know that nigga name, but that's how most
You
of
know
them
what I
go though.
mean?
Like, yo, I have no
I'm talking
idea who
about
the
who?
hell this motherfucker's name is. Like, what the
You know
fuck?
what I mean? I was talking about who? When they say the name, I'm like, who? Oh man, come on, man.
I never knew that guy's name was Jesper Charles.
Right. I'm like, I don't know nobody real name, man. I don't know nobody real name. That's just me, man.
Yeah. So
It's just it's parts of the outside world
right.
that can't be stripped of me.
Yeah. You're right. That's right. Because I mean, you out here, man, and it's who you are out here. It should be a not necessarily too much different, but it should be. You should guard who you actually are at some point because like we it's the suit of armor that we walk out in. You know what I'm saying? So you don't really want to expose yourself to that much. You know what I'm saying? Because definitely, social security numbers should not be. We've gotten to a point where your face is going to be your social security number. So I mean, the technology is going to be crazy. We got our phones right here, and that's like, I mean, I just lost my phone. For everybody out here who's been trying to call me, uh, I'm rude for not telling. I'm rude for not telling everyone that I lost my phone like 2 weeks ago, and I'm sorry. So I mean, I'd rather let everybody know now that
Uh,
number, that last number, yeah, don't call that number. I know I may seem like, oh, this boy Cello is really gigging. He's not trying to call me back or nothing. Just hit me on Facebook, and I mean, I realize how crazy it is, but to add another line, a phone to another line was a lot cheaper than to have to go and get a whole nother freaking expensive phone like this one is. Like, I can just
right.
get this one for free for that line, and that. The only drawback to that, people, is I have to change my number. And I'm sorry, and I'm glad I have to be very personal with everybody just so that they can hear that. But hey, you know what I'm saying? It's just my excuse for not answering any phone calls lately. But I've been in good peace though. I don't even know how he got in here.
Oh man. Listen, in the past 3 years, what artists have you been dealing with?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
In the past 3 years, what artists or music have been going out, man? I know you done produced a couple joints that been out.
So I
But
mean, the
then when
last.
you see the list of the people,
Yeah.
I know you still in the recent stage.
Oh
But I
yeah,
know the past
definitely.
3 years been good to you.
Shit, it's been crazy. I mean, like right now, I'm working on Coach's project right now, and I mean, the people he's been bringing through the door, man. I mean, like Hassan Mackey, Bro God, Mike Johnson Jr. You know what I'm saying? These cats has been coming through the door. I mean, like we're gonna have Serious Times in here pretty soon, and I mean, his album. I mean, sometimes I just be like, because I'm making the beats, and it's like, all right, I made a beat, boom, I listen to it, rock to it a little bit, then whoop on to the next. It's a beat. You know what I'm saying? For me, it's a beat. I don't feel the energy behind the beat until the lyrics after I made the beat to the lyrics. So there's something new for me now when the lyrics are dropped on top of it. Every
Right.
time, every time these cats come in and rock one of these joints, they brand new to me, bro. So it's like I love that aspect. And when I feel that with an album, I know it's special. So Coach is really coming in here. Yeah, Coach is really coming in here and rocking out, man. I ain't gonna front. Shout out to him. Shout out to Trap Aid, man. Y'all keeping me high as a laugh.
That's my crew, man. Trap Aid in the building. You know what I'm saying?
High
My
as a
man
giraffe
Coach
hat,
P,
yo.
he finna come tear some heads off. You know how Coach P do it, man. He gonna do it real cool and laid
Word.
back, but
I
it's
mean,
gonna be
it's so cool. Then we got
spectacular.
he's got a real. So I won't let y'all hear any of the stories that go on while we making this music. But he's got like he's got film. He filmed everything, and so you're gonna be able to see a lot of how a lot of the shit went down in there, and hear commentary of how it went down. So that's really dope. That's another aspect of the album that you're gonna get. So
I thought I saw a clip in one of the pictures.
you said Clip. We got to get Clip in here. As a matter of fact, I think Clip out there listening. We got to get him in here. And
I
I'll be
thought
trying
he
to.
was
You know
there.
what? Nah, he wasn't in. He wasn't here. Yeah, I don't think I ever had Clip in there. It's probably like the one person I've never had in the studio yet. That's crazy. Yo, Clip, if you out here, man, come pay me a visit, man. We gotta chop it up. And I know I gotta throw him some beats. I know that's what he's gonna say, nigga. Are you supposed to throw me some? You know how he is. He gonna cuss my ass out for saying that shit.
Yo.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, he was just in here. He over there somewhere, man. He in the building,
Yeah,
man.
I seen him. I seen him pop on a couple times.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
that shit though. Even me and Clip, man. Everybody go way back to the early '90s, man. That's crazy.
Yeah,
Early
man.
'90s.
It was a
Damn.
good time, man. I'm telling you, man. So it's like,
Word.
yo,
Wu Tang wasn't even a thing yet.
that's what I told people when I was talking to Wiz. I was like, there's so many crews up here. And I'm
Word.
talking about real crews that was in it for a while together and had
Right.
their members.
You ain't
You know
even
what
lying, bro. You're not even lying. It's crazy that it's a good thing that a lot of brothers is still here and a lot of brothers is not. Shout out to Max. I mean, rest in peace.
I'm saying? Right. Rest in peace, Max.
Because from back then, you know what I'm saying, that brother was like the monster out there.
Yeah. He was running
Untamable.
around like a free agent.
Untamable. Untamable monster also. I mean,
He
like
was like
everywhere.
a free agent. He just
Yeah,
moved
definitely.
around
He was everywhere.
and wrecked
Everywhere.
something though. But yo,
Everywhere.
that was my dude, man. That was my
Yeah.
dude, yo.
A lot of people loved Max, man. And it was just
I was
because
gonna
of his
say that was
free.
my dude
Yeah.
outside of rap, yo.
Yeah. It's because of his
I
free
knew that
nature.
man when he was little, man. Before he started rapping, I knew that man, yo, and he was a little dude with them glasses.
Yeah.
And he like, yo,
We always felt free when Max was around. It was like, cause it's like it's nothing we can get into now. You know what I'm saying? Cause he gonna come up with some type of harebrained scheme, and we just gonna follow right along with him. And that's what we used to do. It's like the junkyard band, yo. It was crazy.
right. Yo, hey man. Kids don't even roam like we used to, man.
Nah, man. Hell nah, man. Nah, I can remember like a group of us just walking up Genesee Street at 11 o'clock in the night. Just a group of us walking from we were walking, I think, from some party, and just all of us walking up Genesee Street. Just you do that now, it's over, son. Something's gonna happen to you. You do that now.
We
Some
used to do that.
misconception.
We used to
Yeah.
be on Thurston and other places. We
And I
running
mean,
everywhere,
I'm
man.
from the east side. I'm from the east side, and to
Sure.
come on the west side and walk up like that was like, you know what I'm saying? You had to have a little bit of nerve, but it wasn't even about the nerve. It was just about niggas knew we
Who
was
you
rapping.
was. That's
Yeah, we
about
was
who you
rapping.
was.
Yeah, niggas knew we was rapping. Niggas like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Them niggas rapping. They must be going somewhere to rap. Leave
Uh,
them niggas alone.
right. Me and my mans, we used to go to house parties on the West, man. We used to be in the most dangerous places, man.
Yeah,
Niggas,
I can remember
everybody in the
jumping out of
party.
windows, bro. I can
Everybody in
remember
the
jumping
party
out of
knowing we from the other side of town.
yeah. I can remember
Three of us.
jumping out of windows on St. Paul at a house party. The guy shot up the whole party. Boom, 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 boom. Had to jump out the window.
Wow.
I didn't jump out the window myself. I found a way to get up out of there, but everybody else was jumping out the windows. I saw Nikes and Timberlands flying straight out the window.
Hey,
But
man.
those were just, that was just like, but that wasn't rare. That was rare, a rarity. You know what I'm saying? It was a couple fights, but it was never nothing after that. You know what I'm saying? Now it's
Right.
like, it's instant. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's a scare because nobody want to be scared and thinking that someone's going to come back on them. So they just rather end it right now. So, and because someone's going to come back on you. And so
Mhm.
if they had the ability to believe that you could just fight someone, lose or win, and just be like fuck it, and you know what I'm saying, and keep walking in both directions and understand as long as you stood your ground, no matter how many lumps you got on you, as long as you stood your ground, you know what I'm saying, you good, and that be it. Now, why you gotta kill this nigga? Because you scared he gonna go and get a gun and come back and kill you. So I mean, that's the reason for the violence, because nobody wants a repercussion from it, from the argument.
Right,
You cuss me
right.
out, I'm gonna shoot you because you might come shoot me, and that's fear. So why we so fucking scared? I have no idea. So it's
That's
crazy,
what I tell people. I tell people the same thing, yo. Why you so scared of your people, man?
right? Why are
Supposed
you
to be
so
able to
fucking
walk
scared?
through your people. I do it. I
Right.
don't be knowing niggas at no store standing in the corner. I bust them, man. I jump
I
right out
have
the
I,
car and go in there,
I have
man.
no I have no problem with the fisticuffs. If you feel like this is a situation that we cannot resolve with the lips, let's and we have to get because a man's what I'm saying, it's this testosterone and the alpha male
Right.
shit. Sometimes you gotta swing your hands. But when you pull up to sit and you have to say, I have to end you because I'm afraid of what you might do after I whoop your ass or after you beat my ass, I'm afraid of where it might go after that, then that means you're a coward. You don't even want to win. So I mean, it doesn't make it, but it's the mentality that was given to us that that somebody's gonna come get you, and you don't want that to happen. So you're gonna end your life, even ending his life, just to be scared that you won't walk around and somebody pop you. I mean,
Right. Niggas just gotta say, yo, he got me that time, man. It's all right. That's all
right?
they gotta say.
Come back, hit that. Yo, I
And they
remember
gotta
this.
come back. You can
Yo,
just
it
leave
was
it
this
there, yo,
kid.
he got me that time. You know what I mean?
I
You
went
you
to
didn't
Franklin
want
High
no more of
School.
that.
Thank you. I went to
You
Franklin
didn't
High
want
School,
no
man.
more.
There was this one kid, you stuff this nigga, boom, drop him, cool. He coming back, round the corner, swinging again. Just keep coming back. One day you might get one in, if that's how it is. But why you want to, keep
Yeah.
fighting?
If you coming back like that, yeah, all day.
Keep fighting. I mean, if you that mad and he just whooped your ass, catch that motherfucker off the car. I remember motherfucker knocked me out, man. Didn't knock me out, but punched me in the eye at Franklin. And from every day I went home, I knew I couldn't beat the nigga. Every day I went home, I'm at home shooting stars at my back, at my porch. I'm doing pull-ups. I'm doing in my mind, I'm saying when I see this nigga, it's on and for real. But
Right.
at the same time, I wasn't thinking about I'm gonna get this nigga because I'm scared of what he gonna do.
Right.
And I don't think he wasn't afraid of what the hell I was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because that was that time. You can kick an ass
Right.
whooping, man. You can take an ass whooping.
Because
Giants
the
take an
only
ass
thing
whooping
that
every weekend. You can
right,
take
the
an
only
ass
thing gonna
whooping,
happen
bro.
at school is that circle gonna form and you can't run. That's what's gonna happen.
Listen, I don't have to walk through the school with an ass whooping, bro. Like, yo, that nigga got his ass whooped. Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's
It
happened.
happens, man.
You ain't gonna win a fight unless you lose one sooner or later, because you ain't gonna be bad out the motherfucking ass. You're not gonna be bad. Somebody gonna whoop your ass first. So understand that, and you good. But see that DIETCH mentality that's going on around with these cats got people thinking
Right.
that if I lose, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? You can catch your ass whooping, bro. You can take a good ass whooping. Take a good ass whooping. It's a lesson. It's a lesson. Or don't take one. Or fight. You know what I'm saying? But fight. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know what to say, man. Cause I fought a lot and I ain't take none,
We
man.
fight. Yes, coming up. You had to
No,
fight.
it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't coming up. I'm peaceful, man. I pray.
Don't tell
Oh,
me you still
man.
fighting. Yo,
I'm different.
cool. You ain't still fighting out here, man. Cause you
No,
can't
I'm
fight.
saying they had their
Oh,
chance 20 some years ago, man. You had the chance,
yeah,
man. And I'm
yeah.
done, man. I can, but I'm
You
done, man. You know, I
know
used
what
to
I'm
be
saying?
there.
It's about right. It's about
I'm
your
done.
mental fortitude. Can you take an ass whooping? Can you understand?
My knee hurt.
Yo, it's the yeah, man. Because you got to
I
go to the
can't
gym,
bounce
man. You got to
around too much.
you got to stay in the gym just to fight nowadays. These little niggas is you know what I'm saying. There's some beefy brothers out here that are what I'm saying. You got to know where to hit them brothers, like in Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Right.
No, man. I mean it.
Right.
But back to that
That
though. I
I
mean, like,
go. I go.
just just fight. Stop
I go.
shooting. Just fight. If
I
they
go to
fought,
the gym. I make sure, man. I'm being one of the worst old men. that you ran up on. They come back, yo,
Hey.
that wasn't the right one.
But see
That
now,
wasn't the right old man.
another, like I was saying, another aspect to like what the deal is around here is that we live in a state that won't allow you to carry a weapon unless you are carded. You know what I'm saying? So
Unless you what?
unless you have a license.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so where we don't have this problem, where they don't have this problem in Atlanta and southern areas, is where you won't just run up to somebody's car and say, "Yo, give it up," because
It's an open carry state.
brother,
Becomes an
you do
open
that,
carry state.
yeah, you are the craziest brother in the world to run up to a random car in Atlanta and say, "Give it up." There might be 20 guns in that car, so and all of them are legal because all they need is a license. So.
Right.
They might take yours. They might,
Right.
They might take the one.
Oh, you got that's a good gun. Give me that one. Let me
Right.
hold that. So that doesn't happen down there. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear these stories of Kia boys and stuff like that running around jumping in people's car because you will, yeah, and it's like up here it's we food, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's food. Everybody's food. Because if you have a gun, everybody's food, bro.
Right.
They ain't got one. They ain't got one.
Right.
Everybody's
Right.
food, bro. That's the mentality of it.
You're right though, because I was down there in April, right? And I couldn't even wake up and go outside without my man saying, "Here, take this with you."
Yeah, because it's as long as you have a license, you have no problem.
Yeah, man. It's an open carry state. And the thing was, we did the parties and everything, man.
Yeah,
And like you said, when people was outside or anywhere or something,
yeah,
ain't gonna be too much trouble because you don't know what him and his circle got, just like you think you or your circle got
yeah.
something.
I was telling a story like that one time before about how, what I'm saying, cats just started, running back to their cars and everybody running back to their car and going to get their joint. Like, yo, everybody got one. All y'all brought them? Because it's, all you got to do if a cop pull you over is take your clip out, put it on the dashboard, let them know you got one on you and you got a license which is valid. You good, bro. You
Right,
good.
right.
So why wouldn't the average person be carrying one? And why would you be smart enough to run over to this brother and try to say, after he see you coming with your tinted window, with his tinted windows, with your gun, roll his window down and
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So that don't happen down there, you know what I'm saying? Unless you got a
nah,
really insane brother that just running around doing crazy stuff. It don't happen down there. It's not that easy. Nobody's food down there. Some laws got
no.
to change to keep ourselves safe. You know what I'm saying? So
That's why kind of down there, there gotta really be some trouble
yeah,
before it start popping off.
right. And it's popping off because everybody's got a gun. But and I'm not advocating for rifles or guns and stuff like that. I'm just saying that, it's like condom. What did they say? It's like a condom. It's better to have one and not need it than need one and not have it.
Yep. That's
Simple
a
as that.
fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, yeah.
Simple as fucking that.
That's a fact. I'm saying they even tell you that though. I went to the class, right? And then the whole instructor said the same thing, like, yo, listen, man, after you are legal, like a t-shirt, you ain't gonna wanna go nowhere without it. Cause you always gotta be prepared. And he
Yeah, if you
said,
got to,
remember what
yeah, like,
happened? He
yeah,
said,
you
remember
got
what
to.
happened in Buffalo? Now what if you was prepared?
Yeah. Now Luke
That's
Skywalker
what they
don't go
that's
nowhere
what they
without his
said in the
lightsaber.
that's what they said in the class. Yeah.
Right.
They said, yo, listen, after you get licensed up or whatever, you ain't gonna want to go nowhere out the house without it. You ain't gonna want to go to the store without it.
Right. Hey, I can't wait
And
till that happens for
they tell you
myself.
get used to it. They say get used to it. You walk around your house with it. They say just get used to it on you. So it's like nothing. It's a lot of, and then I realized like,
Some of us are already used to
yeah,
it. They don't know
I'll be
that.
like, yo, That's what make you wonder how many people
Mm-hmm.
is walking around holding, man.
What?
That I
Everybody,
mean,
man.
that you look at and you would not think.
Because right now, everyone here, I mean, like, I wouldn't say, what up? Yeah, we got Knox in the building too. What up, dude? So, I wouldn't say that every single person is walking
Nah, I ain't
around.
saying that.
Yeah, everybody who need one is walking around with it though. So that's basically what it is. It's kind of weird because that's what makes everybody else fool. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't want to go to work and lose their job because they in the parking lot with a pistol on them, or get pulled over like that. They got a lot to lose. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
so without having that leeway of just having a license and having one, you know what I'm saying, makes it harder for everybody because it's a
Right.
long fucking process to get you one right now, especially with the COVID situation where they rocked everything. Right now they have an excuse to tell you we're gonna push your shit back all the way to 29 or wherever next time you can be looking at this shit. You know what I'm saying? So man, it's weird, man. So
Nah, it
I
ain't gonna
mean,
take that long, man. It ain't
I
gonna take
know,
that
but I'm saying it's gonna feel like it.
because the average time is about a year.
Right, right.
It
But
ain't
I've
gonna
seen
take that
cats.
long.
I've seen cats who how can I say of the right complexion for the connection get it in like 4 weeks. Work with
Right.
them.
It kind of depends. It's because it's two parts to it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
Yeah.
go down there and get all this dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? And fingerprints and all this dumb shit, and then you gotta wait on them to
Yeah.
read over
That's
your thing and call
that's what
you
it
for
that's
your purposes.
that's what a 5 years feel like.
Because they gotta call you and do the references.
Yeah.
They're gonna
It's
call you
nice.
first.
It's nice that we can, on your show, give people a view of how to get themselves legally, what I'm saying,
Right.
walking
It's
around here,
process
protecting
is
themselves.
worth it, man. I know a lot of people
Yeah,
that
definitely.
walk around with it.
Yeah.
A lot of women.
So that's
I know more women than
listen.
men
I've seen a,
riding around.
I've seen a couple of women in Atlanta this year that just keep them in their purse, and I'm
I'm talking
like,
about here. I know a lot
yeah,
of women
yeah,
here. That's
yeah,
legal.
yeah. So I know the need. Women feel like they need to be,
But like
rocking out too. So yeah, I
my
mean, but
thing, I'm
definitely
looking at it like
kind of sexy, isn't it?
please y'all don't make no mistake.
Come
Please
on.
don't make no
But see,
mistake.
the thing about it is, a woman who's legally carrying is going to definitely be at these classes, going to be at these shooting ranges. They're definitely going to be doing, because if you show that interest to going out and get yourself legally, you're going to do all the other stuff. It's us that'll get lazy. Like, yeah, I know I'm good. I'm a good shot.
Right. Listen,
Yeah.
man. It's like I said, it's a two-step process, man. Once they call
Right.
you and they're gonna tell you, the dope thing about it, they're gonna tell you to call your references
Right.
and tell them that we about to call. Because they not gonna keep calling back and all that other shit. So they cut into
Oh
the chase,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
gonna call you first.
yeah, yeah.
Call
So I
you
got to
and
call
say,
him,
call your
motherfucker.
references and say,
Go ahead,
I'm about to
go
call
ahead,
you.
go ahead and get your lies together.
Yep.
get, get them lies together, because we're gonna go ahead. We don't want to have to do any investigating. So get your lies together with your peoples and go ahead. I don't want to have to. I want you to have this because this ain't nothing but a piece of paper
Right.
to me.
20 minutes to get our lives
Make my job easier, motherfucker. Shit.
right. See, then
Word.
after that, right, he gotta write something down in the file and then they give it to the judge.
God damn.
Once the judge get it, the judge gotta determine how he feels about what the dude said about your friends and what you wrote on the application. The one small lie will get you denied.
Nigga
One.
done been shot. Nigga done been shot 12 times in all this process.
One lie get you denied, man.
Nigga done
One
been
lie.
shot 12 times in this process of trying to get him a fucking card. That's crazy.
Okay.
Yo, how
One
long,
lie. Or there might be some information you forgot.
Say again?
Or it might be some information you forgot.
If it's
Because
something
they
from
tell you to write about your arrest record. And your arrest record go all the way back. Because they pulled up something on me from when I was a teenager.
Oh yeah, they got all that shit. I wonder if they got me throwing slingshots and hitting people's cars. I wonder if they got that
Most of
shit.
the
They probably
time,
got that shit.
if you got arrested, they know it.
They call the
That
cops.
kid stuff. I thought that
They
kid
definitely
stuff
call the
was
cops. Huh?
I thought the kid stuff was wrapped up and thrown away.
You just supposed to be, but yeah,
But when
no.
about
It's not thrown
listen,
away. We're just not gonna
the
use it
judge
against you.
told me about a bicycle charge, my man.
That shit ain't going nowhere. If I know it, I know it.
No. The reason he said it was like I didn't add it to the application.
Right. Only
So
because you didn't say it.
you
Oh,
gotta
okay.
know everything you went downtown and got fingerprinted for.
Well, I don't know what the fuck I did. I did a hell of a lot of shit. I don't know what the fuck I went over there for. I'm like, yo, I was drunk or high. How the hell do I know? I don't know what the fuck happened.
Right.
You tell me so I can go there and write that shit down. Fuck
Right.
that shit. You don't
Give
want
me
to
a
know.
refresher course.
Don't wait for me to wait for me to not tell you one. Shit, you tell me. I'll write it down. Yeah, all right, that's one too. Okay, yeah, just write that
That's
shit down.
the
Do my
way.
shit.
That's the way of denying people.
Yeah, I didn't want to catch you in the lie and shit.
That's a
Yes.
lie to them. Even if you forgot, it's a lie to them. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's a
Word.
lot of ways, man, that they try to deny people, man. It's like, yo, man, you can't let them punk you, man.
I I got this studio. I got a
Man.
studio session coming in now, so
All right, my man, yo, we'll get up with you, man.
no
I want
doubt,
to
bro.
get
Nice
out, you know what I'm
session.
saying? And
Yo,
then both of y'all.
no doubt, bro. That's so. Yo, everybody, check us out tomorrow though, for real. See, you got a WAYO 104.3 and see who can win this joint right here. It's the Winter War Trophy.
Give them the website.
WAYOFM.org. That way you can hear it very, very clearly through your smartphone or your media device. And that way you can basically, experience it for yourself. The 16 of the year challenge. So whoever's got the hottest 16, and we got 3 celebrity judges to check that out. And you know what I'm saying? So once Danny K curses a lot, y'all can hear that from in here. So what will happen is we'll be judging it over the air, and we'll be giving the award tomorrow. And Merry Christmas after that, because we will be signing off from the Lafayette Cafe until New Year's. But we will have serious times. Cool, you just left. Where'd you go? Yo, everybody, cool just bounced. So I'm about to leave up out of here. We got a studio session. So peace out, people.